Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Indianapolis.
Step up and don't let take a watch stand for that.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it is the rookie from Oklahoma. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Down the right sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
48. A big play for the Jets. A gain of 48.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid game on 1st and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready up!
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road, you're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Seven Pirates!
Throwing to begin is Richardson. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit at the end of this one.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy.
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Third and 2. Here we go. Out of shotgun. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Come on.
From the gun, Richardson. This one on target and stop.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And Mitchell, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Panther 11.
Richardson to throw. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming in.
So these might be the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He'll be out of that one, after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
And this is the blueprint, like the ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this...
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 6.
Former third overall pick, Quinn Williams, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. The Jets have the advantage. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Richardson. On the run to the right. That's caught is Bucky Irving. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this one in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Indy.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. And the Colts come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, but executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Here's a run going left. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20. They get 22 yards there. And the Jets have a 1st down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jets move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
You heard of man, the love controller, the level king. I told you how I am and let the journey begin.
On first down, it's Richardson. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
At the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
18, pioneer. Ready, go.
Now Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. First and 10.
They'll run with Irving. And a determined run there. Inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
19 light.
First and 10 at the 23-yard
Richardson
line.
to throw it here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
3-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches.
Liking 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready,
Now Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, and they are going to set up the 7-yard line.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing is Richardson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
The kicker on for the
So the
extra
official
point.
upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned.
That ties the game at
20. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. That one is good. And the Jets move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. So, we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. Get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On first down, here's Irving. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Cut my team. Cut. Let it go.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Will look underneath here for Irving. First brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, Richardson. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
That's good.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend his drive.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Quinn Williams there to make the play. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8.
At the 45-yard line.
Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
The best most quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job for the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A give. This is Irvin. Face to run. Inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Richardson to throw. Now, screen set up for Irvin.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like the touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Jets first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Jets first down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he just does take that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up the 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
It's now
on comes the punt team now for the Jets. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Ready? 18 Randall. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Flushed to his left. Now he takes off.
Richardson on a scramble. Tackled at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Bronco 80. Now, here we go.
Richardson gonna look to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does return the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. A pass pulled in by Irving. Richardson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Richardson. He runs with it. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Indianapolis.
At the 26-yard line.
On play action, Richardson. Rolling to the left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That is caught at the 3. And he'll get into the end zone. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Colts. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Colts will go up by 7.
Makes the score Colts 24. Jets 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Half midfield. Meanwhile, Greg, a very nice return here. Good field position for this next drive. They'll start at the 35.
And typically, like, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Colts have run away with the football.
Like, we hear that term, run after catch, so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Here's Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The 49-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
on. Now Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Colts first down.
That's good.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. And now 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. They'll let Richardson run this himself. He is going to have a Colts first down. The defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2.
So we're seeing teams around the league, Mike, that have these big mobile quarterbacks continue to activate them in these third down situations. And really what it allows you to do, instead of your quarterback just simply handing it to someone else and playing with 10 players, in a sense, you really can use all 11 of your offensive players to generate an advantage. And it's very hard for these defenses to line up and stop.
Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go now.
They'll go again here with Irvin. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready.
Third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field, be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time. This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
So bring yourself over here, go. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor.
So it's a win for the Colts as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champion